Vic's Bricks. I'm Vicky and I'm doing a review on the Fishing Shack and the Fish House Pier that I have modified to fit into a section. Okay, this one was the Fishing Shack. It was a Lego ideas that another company took over. It came out a long time ago, long time ago. It's almost impossible to get now, I think. And this was the fishing pier that went with it. Now, they don't look anything like how they're supposed to have been built. Okay? This one, very similar to how it's supposed to be built, but I reversed it. I had the steps going up this way rather than the steps going up that way. And with this one, I completely changed it around. That's similar, I just added a few extra height on it, but I changed the whole deck area that you'll see the difference from what the original looked like. I've put them together, so they are stuck together now, and they will fit in the back part of my beach area. The insides of the bait shop are fabulous, really good, and there isn't a lot in there. I did change a fair bit here and there, and they did come with minifigures, and I think I've changed them around a bit as well. But I just wanted to show you this quick one about getting creative. When I first built these two, I built them exactly to instructions, and I just couldn't find them to fit well together. Especially this one, I moved it around here and there and everywhere, and it just wouldn't fit. So what I'm basically letting you know is you can take an instructional build and change it around, still using the bricks that are already there. I had to add a few more of my own because I put more pillars in, and I took this one again was it didn't work well because it had like a thick layer of sand in it, and it didn't fit snug to this. It was supposed to be made to fit snug with it, but it just didn't work. And again, this isn't a Lego knockoff. This is by Urge. Urge made this one to go with this, and yeah, it just didn't work for me. The way I've done it now, I find it works perfectly, because this one now runs straight onto the restaurant. This was Anton's restaurant, and this is Anton's bait shop. So basically where I've got it, they walk up into the bait shop, and they can walk around, out, straight onto the restaurant, and you can still have fishing off the pier, which is what I wanted. So I did pull this apart and change it round a bit. Okay, so what again, the good thing about the Lego knockoffs is very stable. Okay, I'll always give them that. They make very stable builds, so that you can take things off and have a look inside. Whoopsie. So again, with this one, bits come off, and you can see down inside. The roof comes off on this one, and again, you can see inside. It's just really good stuff inside there. There isn't a lot on the restaurant because it's an open air on the restaurant. So I just wanted to give you my opinion on both of them. Again, I think excellent. I think the colours are just perfect. They're making it like an old style compared to some of the newer ones. Oh, just knocked the cat over. And again, it just has a really old fishing shack style look to it. So again, it's perfect, I think. It just didn't work the way it was supposed to for me in my build. So now I can't honestly remember how long it took me to build the original ones. Normally the usual size for a modular like this is around about the 6 hours. This did take me longer because I had to make it up myself, and I had to reverse it. This one, I had to reverse it from the original instructions, and this one I made up by myself as I went along. So I do remember I've only just done it recently where I pulled them apart and made it to fit in here. I know I probably would have spent on total with the whole 2 modulars probably a good 12 hours, I think, doing, and again I've put down the water and things like that, which again, took time and whatnot like that. The Fishing Shack, which was Lego Ideas, that retailed for around about the $250 back, a long time ago now, I'd say a good 10-year-old. It's got 2,049 pieces. I paid $120 for it. Yeah. When I first started, 2020, I bought this. And it was a no-name company. And the thing too is I didn't get a manual with it because it was a Lego knockoff. I got a PDF version of the instructions, which again I'm not a fan of because it means I've got to have my laptop there and things. So I'm not a fan of the PDF instructions for building. I'm an old school paper manual girl. I just find it takes a little bit longer to do, and yeah, that was the only thing I found with this was it didn't have a paper manual. The Fishing Pier and Restaurant is from a company called Urge. I have bought a few of their stuff, still really, really good. It had 1,402 pieces and was $130, which back then it was fairly new. And as I've said, the newer something is, the more expensive it is on AliExpress. If you wait a couple of years, they get down to cheap as chips, which I did have a look just this morning, and I said I bought this one for 120. It's now, you can buy it for 84. So yeah, the older it gets, they obviously want to get rid of it or whatever, but yeah, you get some really, really good deals. So this is currently $84, as I just had a look this morning. And I said this was a Lego Ideas takeoff. Now Lego Ideas is, people submit my own creations, their MOCs, to Lego, to a Lego group, and they get voted. People vote whether they like that or not, and it's, yeah, the more votes, the more likely it gets to the next round and the next round and the next round. And if you're a winner, Lego will take it on, build it, and yeah, I don't know what you get for it or whatever, but yeah, it's called Lego Ideas because it's actually done by a particular person and they get credited with that. So the Lego Ideas, they're normally the bigger builds, more expensive builds, and I know this was what they call a Lego Ideas. There's a lot of them out there at the moment, and a lot of them can be big builds and expensive builds. So that's pretty much my idea of Lego Ideas for you. Okay, so this one now is a 2 base plate modular, and again, because I've changed a few things on it, the back has changed as well. The thing I did like about this one as well is it opens up, okay? So you can see what's inside. When I've got mine in position, you won't be able to, unfortunately, you won't be able to see to open up the back because it'll be flush against this wall. So I've taken photos for those people who are going to come and see my shed. I'm going to have photos running so that people can see inside the modulars that they can't see right now. But I did like this one because you could open it up and yeah, see all the bits and pieces, which I very much liked that build, and yeah, really, really good to see things inside. This one as well had really quite good things inside as well. There's a barbecue in there as well, and I liked this one in particular. This is a big eyes, binoculars. Okay, so yeah, they come up the stairs and they can have a look over the water that way. This is the back of it. And yeah, I made this base plate in sand so that obviously, they're going to walk up into there, and then I made this part blue for the water and all of the pier for blue as well. So it looks like it's half in, half out of the water, which is the look I wanted to get for it all. Where the other way round, this one was completely on a sandy coloured base plate, and this one was sort of sand, half water, and again, didn't work. I like the way I've done it here. So this one, I think I really quite like the way it is now, because now that I've become a bit more confident with building, I can take what's already there and mash it to fit whatever I need. So a good little connector build there, quite different from the original. So again, if you're just looking for the original ones, they are great by themselves. Don't get me wrong, I love them, but to work with my layout, which I've said with a few of my MOCs, I've had to just change things up to fit in with my things here, which is what I've done there now. So again, feel free to, play around if you know, unless you're just displaying them as is. If you're creating a scene, feel free to create. That's what Lego's all about, is getting creative, having fun. Yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.